What do recruiters actually look out for? These has been some of the questions I've been getting recently in my DMs. People asking, what do recruiters actually look out for? I might not be a recruiter, but from the number of recruiters I've been able to speak to, actually understand how they actually filter those CVs and what makes them to choose this particular applicant. I'll explain them from your CV, your resume, and then your portfolio and what they generally look out for. So the first one is your CV. These recruiters do not have the time. Here are the main things that your recruiters look out for. Immediately they read your summary, just read like, let me say, 3 to 4 lines of your summary. The next place they go to your professional experiences. Some people always put education history, like your educational background, immediately after that first section, that is your summary. But it is wrong. They want to see your experiences. They care about experience, especially those kind of jobs that they will say 2 years of experience, 1 year plus, 4 years, 3 years. Please put your job experience immediately after your summary. Then your educational background can come second to last. Not because anything is wrong with your educational background, but because these are not the things they're looking for. Even your certifications are not where they pay attention to. After they look at your professional experiences, most of the things they look at there is to see the domain knowledge you have, the industries you've worked in. Have you worked in healthcare? Have you worked in finance? What kind of job have you done in this particular data analytics? After that, the next thing they look at are your skills, your technical skills, your soft skills. After which, if you want to include projects, they will see your project. So education should be the least thing you should be putting there. Not that you will not add it, make it to go down, because sometimes these people do not read all your CV, especially when you have 2 pages or more. They really don't have that kind of time. They look at your summary, they look at your professional experiences. These 2 things are the most important things they look out for. And sometimes they will just look at your skills, the technical and the soft skills, to make sure that, yes, this person qualifies for what we're actually looking out for. And then in your portfolio, if you're applying for a data analyst position in a financial industry or in healthcare, please, if you have projects, let's say in your portfolio you have so many projects, if it's possible for you, rearrange that your projects so that the projects that you do under that particular domain you're applying for should come first. Let's say you're applying under healthcare as a data analyst and you have like about 7-10 projects in your portfolio, and maybe 3 of them are in healthcare while others are in finance and other ones. Rearrange it so that those healthcare projects will come first. When they see 1, 2, 3, they know that this person understands this domain, this person understands this industry, this person has the domain knowledge of whatever he or she is applying for. These are the things to look out for when you're applying for a particular job, and also make your best project to come first. The next thing they look out for is domain knowledge. But this domain knowledge, they always pick it from your CV. That's why you'll be like, my CV is actually outstanding. Why are these people not calling me? It's not because you're not qualified as a data analyst, but maybe you don't have the domain knowledge of that particular role you're applying for. And let me tell you something, domain knowledge actually matters, especially when they ask for experience. Maybe generally you have 3 to 4 years of job experience, and then that particular role you're applying for, you have 0 knowledge about it. You might not be called, not because you don't know how to analyze data. This is because you don't have domain knowledge there. So these are the things you need to look out for, check before you apply for a job. In one of my videos earlier, I said it's not about the volume, it's not about the quantity of applications you do, it's about the quantity and how you look at these things very well. It's not really okay for you to say about 20 vacancies on LinkedIn, I just go ahead to be applying like you're competing with yourself. If you can actually apply to 20 jobs, volume is okay, but quality over quantity. Make sure that I've arranged things to actually suit this particular job I'm applying for. It's better you apply to 2 or 1 quality jobs every day. In fact, you can even apply to just 4 to 5 jobs every week. We should know that, yes, I qualified, I have the domain knowledge and all that. I've arranged my CV the right way. I've arranged my portfolio the right way. I'm actually ready for this role. These are the kind of jobs that you mostly get feedbacks from. So if you're starting out, check these things out so that you will not be frustrated in the job market. I was once there. I got frustrated until I was able to figure out what I was doing wrong and I corrected them. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.